So I have a problem. Here's the sitch. I planned on shooting some fitness content for my friend at our local gym. Right. Me being me, I didn't really plan on the time of day we were actually shooting, which was the evening. And this time of the year we were shooting, which was the winter, means that it gets dark very, very early. Now, me being me, I didn't really think about the time of day or where the sun was going to be at when we were actually shooting. And I've never actually been to this location gym before, so I didn't know if it had any windows or how the lighting was inside. Now, leaving it until I actually arrived, I got to the gym and it was extremely dark and the sun just went down. So, ooh, what do I do? I knew without enough lighting, no matter what I shot on, I wouldn't get the quality image that I was looking for, and I wanted this to look good. I wanted some harsh angled lighting, and I needed some way to control that. I couldn't reschedule. This was the only time we could shoot. So what do? I realized that I need light, and it made me think, why do I need light? Why is lighting so important? Lighting has always been a crucial element in entertainment. From the ancient Greeks who built their theaters to take advantage of sunlight, to the invention of the electric light bulb in the 1800s, which marked the true beginning of modern stage lighting. Now, fast forward to the early 1900s, and we see filmmakers exploring the use of cameras and lighting to heighten the mood of films. This led to the development of techniques like Rembrandt lighting, the three-point lighting, which is heavily used to this day. Moods and atmospheres were being able to be created, and thus giving iconic examples like film noir. But you have to remember, lighting isn't just about setting the mood. It also plays a critical role on how we experience the world. In fact, lighting is so important, it often goes unnoticed. It's only when it goes wrong that we pay attention to it. So, long story short, what did I do? What saved me? How did I control light? Well, this is what helped me solve that problem that day. This is the FeelWorld FL225B. I know it's a mouthful, but hear me out. This light was sent over from my friends over at FeelWorld to let me review and test out and see how this light stacks up against other lights in this competition. FeelWorld just started out with these new lights, and this actually ties in perfectly with what I was talking about, how lighting is important. And a lot of companies are seeing how important lighting and compact lighting, especially for videographers and photographers, is becoming. Now, let me tell you more about this light specifically, because this light is really cool. Again, this is the FL225B. Now, the B stands for bicolor. And if you don't know what bicolor means with these lights, you can actually change the color temperature from something that's either very cool or something that's warm, all the way from 2700 Kelvin to 6500 Kelvin. You can see now it's a lot oranger, or we can change it, it's a lot bluer, a lot cooler. So this works perfect for any environment you're in. It gives you all the flexibility and it's compact, so it makes it easy to get around, which is really the number one thing in my book. But it's not just all about color. This light puts out 225 watts of power, which is amazing for the size that you get for this little light. This light actually features a 2-inch screen on the back, so you can see what you're dialing into, the color and brightness, as well as its 10 effect features that are built into this thing. Personally, I love the music feature because there's a auditory sensor in here and it picks up things very well. So it flashes and strobes the lights to the beat of the music, voices, anything like that. So on the back, you have these two dials right here, which you can then control the lighting and features. They also press in for selecting. On the side, you have a plastic but very strong yoke. Down here, you can see that we have our power input right here, as well as our power on and off. And we don't want to forget this little button right here, which is our Bluetooth reset. You use that Bluetooth reset to connect to the apps that are located on your phone, on your iOS or Android device. And with those, you can actually control the light through the FeelWorld app, which is awesome, especially when this thing is mounted up high in the sky. You do not have to bring it down or get a ladder to shoot your way back up there. So that's really useful. Now on the front, we have a Bowens mount, which is a universal type of mounting system for all sorts of lights like this. When I take that off, you can actually see inside the LED. This is what is actually making all that light. A reason why you would use these lights over, say, an iPhone or a flashlight is also due to accuracy. Accuracy plays a big part in filming, so you know that down the pipeline, whoever is working on editing or matching knows what colors certain things are in the scene. So color accuracy with the light source itself is very important. And this actually has a very high color accuracy. On the charts, this has a CRI value of 95 plus and a TLCI value of 97. So you won't have to worry about any strange hues happening in any of your shots because this light accurately reproduces those colors. But it's not just about the light itself with this guy. Like I said before, it is compact, and compared to a lot of other lights, which are typically a little bit bigger than this guy to a lot bigger than this guy for the amount of power that this puts out, the FL225B has an all-in-one design with a plastic yet really solid body that weighs only 1.53 kilograms. This thing is a must when you're traveling. And with these lights, you can rotate them, especially this one, which can rotate up to 180 degrees, so you can angle this. Now with light comes heat, because lights produce a lot of heat. And what's great about this is that it has a built-in fan and cooling system that lets this thing last all day without getting overheated. Like I said before, this has 10 built-in practical effects. You have effects like paparazzi, party, music, fireworks, and a few others. Those all give a great atmosphere and they work really well from what I've tried. Again, you can activate all those wirelessly through the FeelWorld app. Now, organization on set is key, and with this light, it is great because the carrying case is small and compact. Let me get that for you. Now, this is the case for the FeelWorld. This is its packaging, which makes it extremely easy to travel around with. So to make this thing work, all you have to do is take the power cable, plugging it into the wall, taking that 3-prong outlet, plug it into the back of the light, turning on the power, and watching that baby turn on. Again, you can choose the brightness that you would like, dimming it all the way or turning it all the way back up. Change effects. Here we have flash, party, flame. So with this light, FeelWorld also sent me this. This is the FeelWorld FSP90. This is their 90 centimeter parabolic softbox. So a softbox is something that takes the light source, as you can see right here, it's quite harsh, and it actually softens it up so it's not as harsh on the subject. This is amazing because, as you can see, it is very compact, actually pops out and unfolds and locks into position, which makes it super easy on set. Highly recommend those kind of soft boxes. Now, after all that, the best thing I have to say about this light is the price. For video lights in this range usually would run up around $1,000. So one of the best features about this light isn't even a feature, it's more of a price point, which this is sitting at $349.99, which is incredible. And then pair that with its parabolic softbox, which is also sitting at $149. And oh my goodness, I have to say thank you to FeelWorld for letting me test out their new lighting system. And I highly recommend having lights like this on set to get the best image possible, and especially lights like the FeelWorld FL225B, which would be perfect in any creator situation. Thanks for watching, and I hope you learned a little bit something about lighting today. Love to hear what you'd like me to answer next. If you have any questions or you'd like to see me review something special, please let me know, because I would love to do that kind of stuff.